Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods, the end of times, or perhaps just the beginning.
This strategy is not working, if you ask me.
I think it's true. The truth is not working. Most of the masses, they don't give a damn about the truth.
Most people don't care. They like their comfortable lifestyle right now. And also, sometimes the truth doesn't always free you. The truth could actually enslave you and drive you mad and make you go crazy and do stupid things like shoot up a school. I think they don't deserve the truth if they can't handle it.
There is this alt-right movement, and it is like young, almost a hipster thing. There's a hairdo that they have called like the Fashy or something. It's like a fascist thing.
What has kind of been termed the alt-right, which is really just an umbrella term for our movement culturally, I guess. We, in many ways, we act as a pressure group, but also as a kind of a networking hub. What we consider greed is a natural instinct.
The way the system is set up now, this may be our last chance to vote for a man who, whether deliberately, whether in a systematic way, or whether merely instinctively, does things and espouses policies that are ultimately good for the majority of America.
My name is Donald Trump, and I'm a big fan of Israel.
Yeah, it's like no one of these candidates before has ever tried to appeal to the white majorities.
And I'm going to do everything I can, and all of us in the administration are, to join in again when Congress is back at it, to get an immigration bill that will give us once again control of our borders.
I'd like to see something done about the illegal alien problem.
One of these areas is the problem of illegal immigration.
This bill is going to make this country safer. We've stepped up worksite enforcement against companies who knowingly hire illegal workers. We have a responsibility to secure our borders.
As governor, I authorize the state police to enforce immigration laws. I oppose driver's licenses and in-state tuition for illegal aliens. As president, I'll oppose amnesty, cut funding for sanctuary cities, and secure our borders.
We have to stop the inflow of illegals coming into our country.
Hey there everyone, Matt Forney here, mattforney.com. Let's get one thing straight. This has nothing to do with whether or not you like Roosh. You could hate Roosh, you could think he's the worst guy in the world, it doesn't matter. When you adopt your enemy's logic, when you adopt your enemy's arguments, they are adopting the feminist definition of rape in their rush to condemn Roosh. And in doing so, they have damned themselves.
I wanted to talk a little bit about why Europe, and to a slightly lesser extent, but America, are welcoming the migrants with open arms, teddy bears, lollipops, cash, and hashtags. Okay. Why is that happening? Because if you think about it, it's an emotional perspective. It's not a very logical perspective to welcome the refugees. So let's break that down. I'm going to start out by saying I blame feminism. I blame feminism for the reaction to what's going on and for the perpetuation of what's going on and why this migration, this mass migration into Europe has gotten so bad.
Europe has not yet learned how to be multicultural, and I think we're going to be part of the throes of that transformation, which must take place. Europe is not going to be the monolithic societies that they once were in the last century. Jews are going to be at the center of that.
If you're thinking about logic, you would not allow that, okay? And we have women. And they are dominating our culture right now. They're dominating our society, and they're dominating our politics, both in America and Europe. And that's why I blame feminism, okay? That is essentially why I blame feminism for where we're at now. He had like this shirt that said born again pagan, like really big. I was like, that's why people hate pagans. That's why like pagans irritate people. He had like the long hair and the ponytail, which I'm not objecting to in and of itself, but I'm just saying he was such a stereotype. That's not part of my agenda when it comes to saving European culture and heritage and people, or when it comes to living a traditional lifestyle with traditional values.
Good evening, my Nazis. I hope you're all doing well tonight. I'm doing alright. You know, it's Monday. I'm feeling, a little low energy today. This might be a low-key daily Fash update. for you guys, but it is June 6th, 2016. Best damn current year ever. 6/6/16. Mark of the Beast. Good times. I'm wearing my Fash the Nation shirt because I'm a very proud listener of Fash the Nation. The last 3 shows have featured none other than Greg Johnson, Richard Spencer, and most notably on this Sunday, that's right, Tila Tequila on Fash the Nation.
So don't think I'm crazy when I tell you this, but if you ever hurt me, I'll fucking kill you.
And I'm kind of jealous because I was trying to get all up in her business because she lives in Houston too.
This is retarded. Women and effeminate men, particularly gay men, seek social acceptance pathologically. And Black Pigeon Speaks and Stefan Molyneux, I've linked below, have excellent segments outlining how women seek social acceptance by any group, even at the expense of their own group. So women generally lack the in-group fealty that propels men, typically, to survive and to protect their tribe.
I am attracted to pretty boys.
And gay men, through their feminization, have adopted this. Historically, women have cared so little about in-group loyalty that they will sell out their people and their culture in favor of inclusion regardless of the belief system of the opposing force.
And I'm kind of jealous because I was trying to get all up in her business because she lives in Houston too.
A public beating is in order for all these treasonous European women. Perhaps that would curtail their disgusting behavior and stop them from welcoming their own destruction.
What about situations, dreadful war situations, like in the Congo, where men, militants, will go into a village and rape not only the women, but the children? Are those men paedophiles? Presumably not. And I mean, there just aren't that many paedophiles about. It just seems to happen. So sexuality is plastic. I am attracted to pretty boys.
What 2 adult people do behind their closed doors is no business of anyone else.
Jack Mailbranch lives in Portland, Oregon. He works for an exercise equipment company. Jack is also an author. He's written a book that takes head-on the issue of gay masculinity. Androphilia, a Greek term for love of maleness.
There are a million other things that I could be at any given time. Making gay the primary one is counterproductive. I share more interests with other men than in many cases I do with gay men. But because they're straight, we give them their masculinity. They automatically get their man card, whereas I think homosexual men have to work for it.
Because the thing is, it's not about hate.
Greetings, Nationals comrades. I'm going to be doing a video to review the NPI conference. First I got to meet Angelo John Gage. He's the first guy I met. It's like, I don't understand why Renegades calls him a shill.
Talk about vaccinations, because you really should vaccinate your children, because I know people who haven't and they've gotten sick because of it.
I got to meet Kevin McDonald. Oh my goodness, I love the guy's books.
But if you ever hurt me, I'll fucking kill you.
This song really allows you to travel the universe, and it deprograms your mind of, foul energies and reptilian shapeshifters that try to attach themselves to your brain. But if you listen to this song,
There's been some sentiment of people who might be curious to see the Uncook the Right video again. Now, I don't wish to force it on any of you. There was a, I thought, really rather amusing commentary. Somebody said, with regard to my appearance in the video, that's some real Anglo-Saxon. He really does need no introduction, but he has been putting up these remarkable videos since 2008, and they just get better and better all the time. He has this remarkable talent such that he gets them laughing, and so when he sticks the knife in, they don't even feel it.
I just love that video, and I've done a rap. Have you seen my rap video?
Yo, Whitey, get in the back! That be the progressive stack!
And someone said, we got to get Jared Taylor doing sax and me doing my rap. That would be like the ultimate Anglo-Saxon white thing to do. So good job, Jared. So, guys, welcome. Thank you for coming. I'm going to be talking about the alt-right. All right, now what is the alt-right? And is really 3 pillars. All right, who are the alt-right? That's that French girl, by the way. I did a video about her, and she's a brave woman.
Arrive ton truc pour voter.
Pull this thing.
Like this?
Close it. Yeah, close.
And that's why I started in 2008, which started my career.
Where I put my chopstick, what type of sushi I put it in, is none of your business.
I think sex is great. I love sex. I think everyone loves sex. And if you're gay, that's fine. I've actually worked on the Pride parade for Björn Borg as a dancer, so I've seen it firsthand. It's completely fine as long as you stand up for yourself, stand up for who you are. Do not hide it, do not hide it.
I need you to become strong. I need you to become unified.
And then I'm gonna go home and violate my man. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. And who am I? I'm the proud son of Mother Sweden. XXO. Boom!
The alt-right is the new left.
The alt-right is the new left. Regular fucking gay guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have never been more honored. In all my career as a professional world-class troll, I have never had the privilege of shitposting beside such fine men and women. It's like if you don't want to be a part of it, then fuck off.
There's a huge difference between Milo and I. I actually do claim to be the glorious, valiant champion of modern Europe. I do claim to be the ever-chosen of the gods, the golden son of modern nature. That enables me to be extremely cocky, extremely confident, and I do that to be a role model, so that I want you to act as I act.
Yeah, there's a lot of discussion about what is the alt-right. And I guess I'm sort of on the ground floor here, given that I'm friends with Curtis Yarvin, aka Mencius Molebug, friends with Reactionary Duck, or Jokocracy, Pax Dickinson's business partner. And every society has this. I mean, in Hitler's Germany, these are extreme examples. But in Hitler's Germany, you had the Jew, right? The Jew was the problem. In Soviet Russia, it was the kulaks. So we need something like a lawfare project, where we go and we sue to do things like get the records of Jackie Coakley or Michael Brown's juvenile criminal records.
Hey everyone, I have a special guest here, and instead of doing my own makeup, I'm going to do Lauren's makeup. Yay. And we're going to talk shit, just how you guys like it.
Hey guys, sorry if I sound like a man, I'm sick, my throat is all stuffed up. February 10th marked my being 2 months on hormone blockers and hormones. So on December 10th, I started my prescriptions, spironolactone, which is a testosterone blocker, and estradiol, which is...
And we are pleased to welcome an exciting guest tonight, Blair White, the young transgender lady. So I'm gonna play this short clip. This is my reaction to my introduction to Blair.
Oh, here we... Wow!
My reaction.
It's not bad looking, is it? You're telling me that this is a... Wow, I'm impressed.
And that's exactly how I feel tonight. Wow! Hey.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious. That's why it's fun teasing you, because it's a funny way for you to, I don't know, find out about me. I don't know.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't get paid for this shit.
Well there, boys and girls. In this video I want to talk a bit more about my experience living here in the Philippines. Now, I mean, this is for the guys out there, and if you're wondering about the women, then yeah, it is, well, it is as easy to get laid here as everyone says it is. You got guys like Swoop the World talking about, or Roosh V Forum talking about how they can bang like 3 different girls in a day or whatever. Well, it is as easy to get laid here as everyone says it is.
You know, I fumble through life, barely getting by because I'm actually an idiot.
Your job matters. Will you stand and fight with me? Will you stand and return to virtue?
Everyone, this is Richard Spencer. I think what Paul Joseph Watson does is perfectly fine.
England Rising in the UK says, what is your opinion on Jewish influence in the media? There it is.
There's the Jew question.
Yep, there it sits.
I don't. People who are obsessed with Jews controlling the world never seem to present any evidence. I mean, I read the news every day. I track the narratives that the mainstream media comes out with. I don't see a big Jewish influence. I mean, Jewish people aren't really that present. You don't really notice them anywhere. I don't believe in this Jewish conspiracy because nobody presents any real credible hardcore evidence that it's taking place. So, I mean, it is an obsession. I mean, that's why people avoid it, let's be honest, because it's an obsession for people you don't want to be associated with, neo-Nazis and white supremacists. And even just, you know, if I saw actual evidence where it was a grand conspiracy, then I would talk about it, but I just don't see it.
Hey Sinead, I just saw the video that you posted. Actually, I don't want to sound like an SJW cuck, but I was pretty triggered by it.